Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries Tarot. Love Tarot. Aries Love Reading. Channeled Love Messages, a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know. Don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive, Aries. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Aries. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the King of Wands in reverse. It's your energy. Okay. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in the upright. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, this is just what I thought. It's pretty clear already. We're going to keep moving on here. But it's pretty clear somebody hasn't been ready, in some kind of fear. Why? But getting over it to apologize. What is going on here? Where are you at? Are you talking to this person? Are you not talking? Where their energy is very strong is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is so clear. It's in reverse. And it's like a broken promise kind of energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles right below the Star. The only major arcana energy at this point on the table in the upright. A lot of healing energy here. Look at the wings opening up, the water pouring, renewal, clarity. What went on? Because we go into the Star when we come out of the Tower. And there's definitely something that's been going on here, whether there's just a break, there's some discord going on with someone, or you're not talking. You can see it in the Ten of Swords, like what happened. What I do like for you, number one, I got to tell you, the swords falling out. Ten of Swords in reverse, and not just catty corner, cat cornered, kitty cornered, here with our Star energy, but a really direct connection around the healing energy here. And it's also directly connected to what went on here in the Nine of Cups in reverse. Super validating. The Eight of Wands in reverse connected. By the way, that is a Mercury and Sagittarius energy. And we are in a very clean, direct energy. Mercury-wise, we're out of the retrograde. We're out of the retro shade under your sign, Aries. Everything's going direct here. So it's like, okay, this is what I need to do energy. And you can see that somebody here, King of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody has been going over in their head or writing out messages, trying to perfect them or perfect them in their head. Perhaps something has even come through and then it was deleted. Ace of Cups in the upright. Yep. Knight of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in the upright. I like this a lot because it's very, very validating that this is a sincere apology. Look at our King of Cups today. Sitting here on the throne, looking over, trying to look behind them without being seen. It kind of has some Page of Swords energy. The cup is full. It's also spilled everywhere. The sailboat is connecting me to air energy, and that's some clarity. It's transactional, it's communication. Again, it's super clear. If you can see each other, it's definitely at that gathering, perhaps around community, friends, family, maybe even co-workers, if should that be the case. What was said here, Knight of Swords in reverse. I mean, it's directly connected to a broken promise kind of energy for me, where their energy is quite strong. And the Ace of Cups, I tell you what, it's here with this apology. The water energy is somebody here apologizing and hoping for a new beginning. I can see that there's, again, that they haven't been ready or they've been in fear, but the fear could also be connecting with some of the pride here in our King of Wands. That's a lion, of course, as you can see. And there is a wand here, and there is a rose here. Of course, look at the crow, the king on the crown on the actual crow, and over here with the infinity energy. Also an 8. An action number. But mastery. You know, there's 2 kings here out of 4 under our emperor. Again, this reversal energy right here with what they want to say to you. And the fact that it's slowed down. So how long have you been waiting for this apology? Have you already gotten bits of it or seen bits of it come in? Whatever the case is, you can see that it is coming. There's like a groundwork here. And again, it could be that if you can see each other, here we go. Yeah, that it is at this specific gathering, but there's a groundwork that's being laid here. And ultimately with this star affinity, it's like coming into your stratosphere energy. So it's coming back in. It's coming back in here. So it's a lot of healing energy. So a particular period of time for some of you that has passed. I feel like in that, again, that's really specific. Things are not worked out. This is really clear. The 8 of Pentacles is in reverse with our King of Cups in the upright. 6 of them are here in reverse. That's a 6 of Pentacles energy for me. And that's definitely somebody who has been holding on to some pride around the ego. But we can also see here, we have the 7th and the 8th pentacle. That's also bringing in that 7 of Pentacles in reverse with you with 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. You know, how long have you been waiting? Are you still waiting for this devil in reverse? Here's the thing. It's the shadow energy, and it's connected to the 10 of Swords in reverse. So it's super validating that you want to upright those 10 of Swords, the devil energy. Yeah, something's been going on here. We could be looking at a vice. It could be connecting to people, money, water energy, whatever the case is. What is clear here for me, number 1, is the getting out of the shadow, ego, fear energy. And that's really strong, connecting here with the star. But what else is here? Because where are you at? Because ultimately it's your decision. Is the possibility of detachment and the devil in reverse, the star, and the healing for you. It's very specific. The Knight of Pentacles is also here. Yeah, look, here's more of the delay and the apology and the communication. 3 of Wands in reverse, that is your energy, Aries. It's the Sun in Aries energy, and that's also putting the Sun in reverse, which doesn't stay in reverse, but it's a delay. And waiting for somebody to apologize has been clear, and that's also a validation around, well, really the delays. And things falling apart in that energy, for example, if they are writing the messages and deleting them, sending them, unsending them, or just in their head, you know. I want to show you this with this Knight of Pentacles, which is the deck I chose for you today, which, by the way, I just want to remind you, this is the only place with where you will find my readings. The Tarot Closet on YouTube, my official channel. So if you are hearing, seeing, suspecting my content in any way, shape, or form anywhere else, it's because people are taking it. So keep those emails coming in the video description, also on the About Me page, because it really helps to take it down. Thank you. Look at the poppies here. It's a strong connection for me around this apology of making peace, and it's quite literally around this. So I want to validate as well around feelings. With the 9 of Cups, that's a wish fulfillment kind of energy. It's the opposite of that in reverse. They've all been emptied out here, you know. Were you close to a particular level of commitment, or just even of revealing feelings connected to our King of Cups? Yeah. Because this is a slow-moving energy. There's a lot of humility here for me. really so much validation around the broken promises. The Knight of Cups is here in reverse. There's a lot of humility is what I wanted to say in somebody here who's pushing through. What really is validating for me around shadow, ego, and fear. Seven of Wands in reverse. I'll hear you out. There's two of them here, look. Sort of the weight on this apology and whatever else, you know, in terms of the relationship commitment, because that's putting them in reverse. And it's just more validation of things kind of falling apart, delays. And then where are the other ones? Yeah, then there's four here. For some of you in reverse, that might even be around a marriage energy if you were heading there. Now that's real specific. Whatever the case. And then we have the seventh wand here. It's kind of a fiery red. It's like somebody's holding on to it. There's a black feather. And that's a strong energy for me around, it's like angels in protective mode. So clearly something, obviously it's very clear to me that something has been going on here, whether there's just some discord between you and this person, or you're not talking, taking a break, whatever. Is that yours too? I feel like it is. Yep, that's it. The bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to know about the feelings, I'm talking to you, Nine of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the upright, King of Cups in the upright, and the fact that things are not worked out, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, they love you too. If you are in the collective energy, that also just came through for someone specific, because, you know, always when you're here is when you're meant to be here is what I want to say. So trust the timing in that. Always trust the timing in that and what is for you, you know, because everyone's situation is just a little bit different, isn't it? Or a lot different. But if this is connecting for some of you around marriage, obviously it could be around other things, just revealing feelings, committing, or revealing feelings about the future, moving in, what? It's all here, you know, where you were heading and things falling apart, kind of breaking down. Again, either in discord or not talking. It's just super validating also here around the future, for some of you around possibly marriage kind of energy. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. But we can see that, again, that promises were broken, things changed here. And here is the Seven of Pentacles, which is extremely validating and clear for me, because it's already been coming in. If you're waiting on this person, our crow is sitting on six of them here in a nest. And again, that's the reciprocal energy, which we saw in the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, those six here. That's been the opposite. Like, how do you feel? What do you want? What are we doing? But here waiting and holding up the seventh one, kind of like a beacon, you know? Assessing the situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can. At any moment, this bird could just go, you know what? I'm out of here, and fly off. I wanted to put it here with your Seven of Wands in reverse, but it wants to go here on the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Why? Because this is, and it's still connecting, this is a 77, and that's an energy of, it's like a realignment. It's an energy shifting and a spiritual realignment, if you will. It's kind of going on here with everyone, but also for you if you are still here for it. Like planning a new path, perhaps. Yeah. But at the same time, it's somebody that you love. There's definitely the attachment, as we talked about. So if some of you are wanting to detach, that is something that's here. And I do want to validate, if you are a twin flame, this might be the message that's coming through for some of you. It is here. It's not for everybody, I know. There is a twin flame energy, a soulmate energy that does come through in the Two of Cups. It doesn't mean everything's, there's offers and everything's great. I mean, we could go on around that for days, so I won't. I'll just validate for you that the energy is here. around this connection, whatever that is for you. The Nine of Wands. Excuse me, upright energy, the moon and Sagittarius. The moon energy around the feelings, you know, the tide. Yeah, and the Nine of Wands holding on to the ninth wand, yet there are the Eight of Wands, which we have here in reverse. Like, again, writing stuff out in their head, on paper, whatever, social media, whatever it is. But here is the communication, and then one could say on the ninth one, it's like, wait a minute, I need a minute. But it's also telling me that they are making the plans here. It's a persistent energy. And look at the floral laurel wreath, as I call it, connecting 4 of the wands. It's connecting 3 specifically. They're upright. That's uprighting our 3 of wands here. And then we have the 4th wand. So again, if this is around marriage, it's something that's coming in, I would say possibly to talk about what happened or the future possibilities. But that is a reunion energy. So I also want to validate if you can see each other at, oh my gosh, at a wedding. The Emperor is here, Aries. That is your energy. Mars and Aries, actually. And I just got to show you divine masculine energy. The Emperor strategizing. The Emperor making plans. Cardinal sign, our leader, one of 4 cardinal signs. Look at the feelings down here. They're way down, but you can see them, and they're here on the sword. Clarity, communication, truth. The mountains, they're actually above the mountains, so one could say some obstacles. The clouds are there, but they're kind of laying low. Our Emperor, the star. The major arcana upright energy that's here at this point. It's really clear, pun intended, around clarity, the apology, the movement. And I had a message. That's what it was. That's what I wanted to say. The Emperor, of course, the leader of in charge, you know, authoritative here above the kings. And we have the King of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Cups in the upright. The Queen of Pentacles is here. The Nine of Pentacles is here. They're both in the upright. Wow, and it's connecting with the Nine of Cups in reverse. That's a 99. And that is, in particular with this coming up here, it's really validating for me around things coming to fruition. Somebody definitely loves you, wants a life with you. So whether it's building it or rebuilding it, it's definitely here. It does. There's weights. There's a weight. There's a slow energy that's been here. My throat chakra is going nuts. Again, there's a lot of healing energy here as well, connected to that Ten of Swords in reverse. What has happened? The Queen of Pentacles is my protege to the Empress. Yeah, what happened? Look, the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of Gaia energy here. Our Queen is looking at this wand with a butterfly transformation. There's also all the poppies that are here around the apology. And look what else is here. The World. So that energy around completing this cycle, whatever's going on here in each of your lives, but also being able to come out of that, overcome the obstacles and move into the a path forward, whether it's together or apart. For some of you, that's a really strong validation around completing the picture, making life-changing decisions, which may be around marriage. A family energy connecting with the Queen of Pentacles. Look, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Both of them, 9 and the Ten of Cups. Again, so what happened here? Had you built a life? Were you building it? Was it on the table? There is a disconnect here. Yeah, and that's interesting too, because it's like the Seven of Cups here, the Three of Cups here, which are both I would say, in reverse. So it's validating, again, for those of you that are on the fence about this, in terms of detaching. It is here. How long is the wait? And there's definitely an apology here. But it's more than that. It's more than that, I feel like, that you've been waiting for. And it's more than that that they're coming in here with. That's the thing. But it does feel kind of complicated. Has there been some discord conversations for some of you? Yes. Is there one ahead? Yeah. Four of Pentacles in the upright, and the last, Eight of Swords. I'm working on getting out of here. It's super validating being in their head, sort of where they put themselves. It's validation for me either around discord, a break, or a no contact energy. I haven't let you go. I'm working this out. Four of Pentacles. Also, a lot of the healing energy that is here in our Queen of Pentacles, of making something work that wasn't, or stopped working, whatever's happened here. My protege to the Empress, an emotional availability and honesty. This is a very sincere apology, I will say. I'm bringing in Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. Very clear cards coming in. Observation. So the King of Pentacles today had a really strong Page of Swords energy. If you're not talking, it can connect with like looking at social media, that sort of thing. But it's also the Page energy, maybe even for both of you, hearing things from other people. There might be other people kind of involved, or gossiping kind of energy. Yeah. But holding on to a truth here. The Four of Pentacles, the Sun, and Capricorn energy. So there is a, like, I want this life together, this long term, whether it's going back into it or having it. I do. It's just what has been going on. Soar is here. So flying literally above the clouds. You can see there's still a little bit here on the Sun energy. A lot of that for me is connecting with our King of Wands in reverse, like getting over their pride and their ego, because they really do need to apologize. I would say kind of soaring above some of the discord. Yeah, getting out of here, the fog. It's literally heading for that and coming here and bringing clarity, because that's here with the Eight of Swords. Look at that. Connected both to where you were heading, and where things are now in terms of more than an apology. You know, I feel like there are some big decisions that were either not made or stopped that are still here on the table. So opportunity is here, and it's connecting with the Ten of Pentacles and looks soften. That's interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's other people that might be talking to you. I kind of feel like it's around you, but it could also be around them. Maybe if you can see each other, it's like they're taking literally that opportunity to show up for something, or an opportunity just in general around communicating. Distance. Super validating that world. Also here in our Queen of Pentacles today, if there is a literal distance here. Yeah, I mean, it's connecting to that energy around the world card. So there definitely could be a really big one as well. But it's going to be really specific for you. And I want to say this looks like water too. An emotional distance. Nature. The crow is surrounded by dandelions. It's a wish fulfillment energy. It's connecting to the healing energy of the star, and it's sort of looking over, which is almost like there's a wall here, so emotionally, but it could be literal in terms of distance, over here to the Nine of Cups. Somebody coming in a balanced energy. I really like that, because it's been really clear that there are broken promises here. Our Emperor with that Ankh. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energy. in a balanced energy, you can literally see it, but that has not always been the case for sure. And that's also around, it's connecting me to the Chariot, Libra, and the heart chakra energy, and around somebody making something right. And that's been really super clear here. Maybe that's all that you want. Maybe that's all, you know, hearing how this person feels, making it right for whatever happened. But it definitely feels like there's a whole lot more here, and it does feel complicated. The Emperor, by the way, look, the Emperor is connected to the root chakra, and that's also where the Devil is, and we have that here in reverse, and the World card, which we also have that World here in our Two of Pentacles. So healing, first of all, for there to be a possible future, or go back to it, completing the picture, whether it's just something in their life or yours or both of you, but for sure the two of you, getting into a new cycle. And at the very least, this person coming here with this, what they have to say, you know, it is sincere. That might change some things, might change the path forward. Life-changing decision energy is here. Do you trust me? Are we needing to rebuild trust? What, you know, because there might be some very specific energies in that Devil card. Even though I do like that it's in reverse, it is connected to the apology, to the Ten of Swords in reverse. So what's going on? The last oracle here is Dawn. And that's the sun coming up. Waiting for the sun to come up. So coming out of the moon energy, what's about to be revealed here? Our luminary. Getting out of the fog, literally, as the sun comes up and burns off the fog. So again, if you want to know how they feel, it is here. And I Think About You Constantly just came in. The Tarot Closet, Channeled Love Messages. So clarity around the feelings. It's here. It just depends on what exactly are you here for, you know? I feel like for a lot of you, it's a lot more than that. No. Messages from their higher self, by the way. The Emperor in reverse, a good, healthy ego, but out of the shadow ego and fear that has been going on. Again, it's a higher self energy that's coming in. At the bottom of the deck, I made a wrong decision. I want to talk again. You're on a break from it. You're not talking at all. What is it? This has been really clear. That's very validating. I think of you all the time. I think of you constantly. I stay awake thinking of you. It's right here on Dawn. Yeah, and super validating. I can't sleep. That's exactly the message. We are soulmates. Right here on the Two of Cups. I want to talk, but I'm scared. Well, yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. Some of the first placements here, and it's been extremely clear. I really want you back in my life. I stay awake thinking of you. There is the literal message. It's already come through. Are you ready to know the truth? Right here on trust. Soaring literally, getting out of their shadow, ego, fear, all of that here to make what feels like a really sincere apology, because I don't want to lose you forever. You are home to me, Aries. Connecting with the Two of Cups, and we are soulmates. You are beautiful. I don't deserve you, but I want you. I should just give up trying to make them straight. I cannot stand not talking to you. To what degree is very specific. Well, that one wants to be seen now. I want to be honest. I want to talk, but I'm scared. I really want you back in my life. I can't sleep. You are my person too. We have a deep soul connection. I lay awake at night worrying about us. Do you think of me too? I think about you constantly. I think about you all the time. I will always love you, Aries. Your last channeled love message. Here we go. You are my soulmate. Here with We Are Soulmates, you are home to me, and I don't want to lose you forever on the Two of Cups. Beautiful Aries, that is your reading. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.